This is the Atchison City Commission working for you, its citizens.
I'm Ashley Cowman, Chair of the Civic Academy, a program sponsored by the Atchison Area Chamber of Commerce. The goal of the Academy is to encourage citizen leaders to run for public office.
More than 70 years ago, the City of Atchison adopted the commission and city manager form of government that it still uses. 5 citizens like you become city commissioners through election that is held in the springtime of odd-numbered years like 2011.
You can join a proud tradition of citizen leaders on the City Commission or on the School Board for Unified District 409. In spring 2011, there will be 3 seats open on both the City Commission and the School Board.
There are no political parties in city elections. The process is nonpartisan. Candidates rarely spend more than a few $100s in campaigning, if that. The local newspaper and radio station carry campaign news, and the Chamber of Commerce hosts a candidates forum broadcast on local access cable television. Candidates speak their minds, identify important civic issues, and connect with the voters.
I think a lot of people realize, once they get into civic leadership, realize the picture is a lot bigger than what they'd originally looked like. And you have to be willing to go out, learn new things, talk to people, and really get that perspective that you're just not used to, and challenge yourself and continually learn. And it really takes engaging yourself. Got to know a little bit about public safety, got to know a little bit about public works, got to know a little bit about utilities, and you got to know what it takes to deliver all those things.
City commissioners come from every walk of life. They are essentially volunteers who are paid just $75 each year. Regular commission meetings are held twice every month in the early evening hours. Annual budget workshops and some special meetings also take time, usually after regular work hours.
Well, I would encourage people to serve, and if not in the commission, in other ways in the community. Our community is as strong as our citizens.
I think there's a lot of glory to it, there's a lot of work to it, and you got to be sincere, if you're going to do it. You can't have one agenda. It's nice to be able to listen to the people, talk to the people, and visit the community and be interested in your community.
Everybody tells me what a tough job it is to do this job and how much everybody must hate you, but really, most everybody does appreciate the fact that you're taking the time and the effort to make the city a better place.
People that have a concern, they seem to come at us in a positive way and try to understand the problem versus challenge it. So the negatives have been very, very small, and the positives have been very, very large.
I think there's a lot of positives that have happened in the last couple of years, and a lot of good things that we have set in place. And hopefully we can continue to push through those.
Local leadership is also vital for your public schools. Men and women in Atchison seek election to the school board, where policies guide extraordinary administrators and teachers. School board members are the link between the community and the future of our children. The school board elections, like the Atchison City elections, will be held this spring. You should consider stepping into leadership.
The school board sets policies, analyzes budgets, hears proposals for programming, and they work together to set high standards for learning in Atchison.
There are several things that make a good school board member. One is a genuine caring for children, students, and for their community. I think a second area would be an open-minded person, to be able to look at the bird's eye view of a larger organization such as a school district. And third, willing to do the work that's involved. It's not just to show up and do what you need to do for the 2 hours or so that we meet.
I think you'll find that this community is perfectly willing to accept new leadership, and I think with the times that we're in, there's an opportunity here with this challenge that we are faced as a society, and I think it's really important that people try to provide to a community, because I think in the last 30 years there's been a whole lot of taking and not very much giving.
If you're interested in serving your community by being on the school board, find some people who believe in you, find some people who can support you and get that word of mouth out that this is a reputable person, a person who will serve our community well as a school board member. Learn lots, read, visit visit the school board meetings, visit the schools, attend programs and games, and really get to know our USD 409 public schools.
Atchison is a wonderful city to raise a family, run a business, or to retire. We have a remarkable history, strong traditions, and promising opportunities ahead of us. But all of this depends on unselfish, determined citizen leaders. On behalf of the Atchison Chamber of Commerce and its Civic Academy, I encourage you to consider this invitation to lead. Atchison families are counting on you.
If anybody's interested in filing for city election, feel free to call me, 367-5506, or call Deb Clem, our city clerk, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have about the election or just about the city in general.